So why do we pick Raider? What do we want to do on Raider? Kind of some similar stuff. Raider has some difficulty initiating, let's say. Has difficulty sustaining combat. Can counterattack with dodge guard break, for example. Can do outer stamina bullying with showing you Raider's Fury, sometimes fainting it, pouring you back into the wall, and can gank in group fights and so on, right? That's what Raider's doing right now. Again, we want to see the initiation be improved, and again, we want to see the ability to go through the chain and make some choices about why do you go through the chain rather than always going to Raider's Fury. So that's roughly it. So how do we get there? We improved the chains. We had 3 on the Raider, so we're going to see light, light, heavy. Cool. We're going to see light, heavy, heavy. And finally, we're going to see heavy, light, light. And you might be noticing that all the lights in the chain are 500 ms. So that's pretty cool. You can use them as opposed to the 6 and 700 and 10,000. I don't even know. It's so long. It's been a long time since I've seen a Raider like.
There you go. And so for the below average player like myself, what difference does this make in terms of
I would say honestly very little. Watching your gameplay, you're getting hit by all kinds of stuff. So I think a 500 ms versus 600 ms is not going to matter.
You know, I thought I had one ally in this, and I was wrong. But please continue. Please.
It's free, right? Heavy attacks. We also saw second heavy in the chains and the third heavy get super armor. This is really important for us because before you would always do Raider's Fury. What's better than an unblockable versus a normal? Nothing, right? So at least now you get to make a choice of, okay, I will want to trade with my super armor, and you have a real choice between Raider's Fury and continuing your chain through heavies. So that's pretty cool. Heavies also get a big buff. All heavies through the character, including the zones, can be fainted to guard break. So soft fainted to guard break, you see there?
That got me a couple of times.
Yeah. I watched Alex use it quite a bit, so that was pretty cool. And what else? The stunning tap can also is always now 500 ms. It used to be 600 ms.
That one is a pain. That one is a real pain.
Look at Francis go.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's all
stamina
flashing back right now.
It's good. And the variable timing is also a thing. Yes, thank you. So you can switch up when during your heavy a little bit, will you be able to launch a stunning tap. So I think you have to practice it and touch it to really feel that one. But that'll be next week, so it'll be really cool to try out. So yes, hopefully everything is dangerous now. Cool. Zone attack. You might have seen, we also had the problem with 2 things, like understandability and wanting to have a little more options to how do you launch your Raider's Fury. Raider's Fury is always from the right. Zone attack was always from the right. Both were 900 ms. There was a big damage differential where we had 28 and 50. We want to keep that aspect of it, but we want you to very clearly understand it's my zone attack, which is now called Raider's Storm, and that will be from the left, and that's your from neutral zone attack, whereas Raider's Fury will stay from the right, stay 50 damage, and so on. The big benefits you get are the opponent will understand this is the less damaging one, and this is a crazy damaging one, and you'll have the ability to say, okay, from neutral, I'll be able to hit these guys, and if I'm chaining, I'll be able to hit these guys. Just a little more ability to care about your target swapped attacks. So that's super cool. What else? Stampede Charge, thank you, is now interruptible by opponents. Same thing as Lawbringer, same thing as Shigoki Demon Embrace. So it should be a little less annoying in ganks. And yet we saw in those games, Raider was still able to be effective and people were able to time things properly. So hope that your teammates are paying attention and everything will be all right. Do we want to do damage on both characters? I missed it on Lawbringer.
Yeah, may as well go through a little jogging of that.
All right, Raider, here we go. Second side heavy is now 35 damage, was 30. Second top heavy is now 40, was 35. Side light finishers are now 18, were 15. Top light finisher is now 22, was 15. Side heavy finishers are now 40, were 30. Top heavy finisher is now 48, was 30. And Sprint Attack, aka Reaping Charge, is now 35. And it gets blocked. Was 25.
I didn't even notice that you were doing all of the moves as the chase.
That's so good.
Next level.
He's like my second half. But yes, with those damage increases, also we can care about like, hey, there's a real reason to use this instead of Raider's Fury in certain situations. We'll quickly go down Lawbringers. Top Light Finisher is now 20, was 15.
Do you want to do a quick swap?